Yo, what's up everyone? Noah here, and today I'm gonna be making a video on how to fix PvP in GT Online and make it fun again. Now, before I start, with the reasons and the things that they should fix, I just want to say that the reason why I'm making this video is, well, basically because I care about GT Online. Uh, it's a piece of shit game, but it wasn't it didn't used to be like this. It wasn't like this. And I still believe that Cockstar can stop sucking that cock and actually become Rockstar and do the right thing by, fixing GT Online. And today, I will tell you exactly how you can do that. So, without further ado, let's begin. So, how do you fix GT Online and make it fun? Well, first of all, you remove the orbital cannon. It's that dead simple. You remove the orbital cannon, and not because of oh, you go or obliterate once, who cares? If that was the case, yeah, live in the game, who gives a fuck? Orbital can, okay, sure, if you're doing cargo and all that stuff, somebody blows you up, it's frustrating and all that, whatever. But the reason why it has to be removed is because, well, there is this thing called frozen money, and people who do frozen money, they can just spam orbital non-stop, and it's just becoming a very boring and very irritating experience when you keep getting obliterated by the same fucking nerd who's too scared to come outside and fight you like a real man. So Toxa doesn't seem to find a way to fix it. So the only way of me seeing this shit to be fixed is having this shit removed. You remove the orbital cannon. These nerds with frozen money can no longer spam orbitals, which will make the game extremely better. And not only that, but the grinders can also stay safe without getting their ship obliterated from the safety of the facility. And that will also make people kind of get out of their facilities, because wannabes nowadays, they don't get out of their facilities that much, if at all. Now, the second thing to remove is the Oppressor Mark II. The Oppressor Mark II is probably the shittiest, worst vehicle in addition that Cockstar ever created. Like, nobody asked for it. The Oppressor Mark One was an okay vehicle. Its missiles was kind of weird because we all got used to the buzzard and laser missiles, which are kind of stupid. But the Oppressor Mark One had very smart missiles, which I didn't really like. But it was balanced. Like, you wouldn't get fucking obliterated by no obliterated. You wouldn't get harassed by some fucking nerd in the Oppressor Mark One all the fucking time. Even though I've seen people who abuse the Oppressor Mark Two and they can become extremely frustrating. But the Oppressor Mark One is way harder to control. But the Oppressor Mark Two, on the other hand, is not hard at all. This thing flies nonstop. It can go forward, backwards. You can boost. You can stand in the air as long as you want. And not only that, you can bust people's balls with the Oppressor Mark II with little to no effort. It's not hard, and it takes no fucking skill learning how to use a fucking oppressor. All it takes is a little bit of fucking time. And once you get used to and understand how this shit works, you can become the next Oppressor Mark II griefer. Now, the third thing that has to be removed to make GT Online fun again is RC and RC Bandito. Now, you might say, oh, you don't have to necessarily remove these things. Okay, cool. If you don't want to remove these things, at the very least, all you can do is make the shit more balanced. What I mean is, it's ridiculous that a stupid RC toy car takes free rockets, but a 20-50 ton tank, the Rhino tank, takes four, and the Kanjali takes eight, and the RC tank takes six. You get what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any sense. The balancing of these fucking things, like, these things have been obviously designed for fucking scrubs, for pussies, for crybaby losers who can't get no fucking kills in free mode because they suck at gunfights. And not only the fucking trash ass noobs abuse this shit, but the fucking wannabes also abuse this shit. And the worst part about the RC Bandito and the RC Tank is that even when you destroy it, you don't get the kill. So that I can't say that word, but basically that gives motherfucking pussies and wannabes more reason to play with RC Tank all the time because they know that even if they get destroyed, they don't get punished for it. Even though in previous updates they would get punished for it, like if you destroyed an RC Bandito, you will get the kill. Now again, they removed that fucking ability, and like I said, that gives pussies more reason to abuse these fucking things, which is stupid. So if you are not going to remove them, the very least you can do is make the RC Bandito a one-shot rocket and the RC tank two, maybe three shot rocket. And you get the kill when you destroy them. Because, you know, it doesn't make any sense wasting all this fucking time and all this effort to destroy the fucking thing and you don't get rewarded for it. Now, as you guys saw in this gameplay in the background, I got killed by some fucking jet loser with a thermal. And I'm gonna talk about that as well. The fourth thing that should be removed are personal jets. Personal jets should be fucking removed immediately. Why do I say that? Not only because everybody knows how to abuse a fucking jet, and not only because it's fucking like 2021, everybody uses a fucking thermal in a jet, which means that they will always know where you spawn before you even spawn. But it's not just that, it's because motherfuckers are abusing the personal jet their personal jets all the time. What I mean is, as you guys see, my jet over here in the gameplay spawned in a specific area. These fucking losers are doing a little glitch. I don't know how they do it. I think they're doing it with the CEO buzzer thing. And they get their fucking personal jet spawned right in front of them. And what that means is that if you have a fucking jet griefer and you finally take them out with an RPG or explosive rounds or whatever, these motherfuckers will spawn the other side of the map because, you know, Cockstar loves to give these fucking pussies the most shittiest and most unfair spawns. But not only that, but this motherfucker would do this glitch and get his fucking jet immediately. So you gotta take this motherfucker down again. Now you might say, oh come on, it's not that hard. All you gotta do is use explosive rounds. Ho ho, like I haven't thought of that. You know, it would have been. I would actually use explosive rounds for this reason. But the reason why I don't do that is because I know that if you go and put explosive rounds, right, as soon as they see you somewhere close to them, they will immediately come after you. Usually, they will go very high in the air, and then they will dive straight right onto you, and you won't be able to aim them with the sniper. You will lose all of your ammunition trying to shoot them down, and eventually you will run out of fucking explosive rounds, and they will still be out with their fucking jets. And the reason, and then you might say, "Oh, come on, you can use a fucking orbital cannon." Yeah, okay, that's what I do. You know, I use the orbital cannon mostly for these fucking nerds. But as soon as they spawn in a motherfucking hospital, again, they're gonna do the glitch. They're gonna spawn another jet right in front of them. So what I'm trying to say is that this cycle of getting a jet non-stop will never end. Because as long as personal jets are in the fucking game, or as long as Cockstar has them in this manner, where they don't fix this fucking bullshit glitch, people will abuse the fucking personal jet non-stop, and you will never be able to fucking what's it called, to fucking beat these people, because you know most of the fucking people who abuse jets are trash on ground. Yeah, what a surprise, right? Um, if they don't have the jet, they're probably gonna go passive and wait for the right opportunity, or they will do the glitch nonstop and they will never get off the fucking jet. So personal jets either get removed or completely adjusted or regulated, whatever you want to call it. There has to be a fix for personal jets. I would rather have a motherfucker travel all the way to the fucking military base and get a jet than have this fucking idiot spawn a jet right in front of them all the fucking time. Moving on to the fifth thing that should be fixed in order to make GT Online fun is BST not dropping. You'll probably have seen You all probably experienced one time that you asked for your BST to drop by one drop and it would drop like 10, 20, 30 seconds later. That's because if you look, like, how do I put it? If you ever experience that, like you ask for the game to drop your BST and it won't drop it, all you gotta do is just look on the bottom left corner of your fucking screen. You see where the map is? Look over there. And if you see somebody leaving the lobby, that's the reason why your BST doesn't drop. Believe it or not, that is the reason. You can try it and you can test it yourself. If you see that your BST doesn't drop, 90 to 95% of the time is because somebody leaves the lobby. I don't know how somebody leaving the lobby is affecting secure yourself and motorcycle club abilities and even the ability to draw BST or even function the secure abilities. That's what I'm talking about. Like if somebody leaves the lobby, it's not just the BST doesn't drop. The whole secure serve menu disappears, and it's stupid. So this has to be fixed immediately. It's been in the game since 2016, since they introduced the fucking CEO offices. This shit has been in the game and nobody talks about it. Mainly because people are too fucking dumb. They don't know how the game works, so they think it's perfectly fine for, the game not dropping BSC sometimes. Um, and like I said, you can test it yourself. If your game doesn't give you BST, just look at the fucking bottom left corner of your screen and you will see that somebody leaves the lobby. That's the main reason why it doesn't drop you BST. And the reason why it has to be fixed is, well, it's pretty obvious. If you're in a battle and you ask the game to give you BST, but somebody decides to leave, but the opponent already has BST, you're fucked. Like, you'd be sitting there for 10, 20, 30 seconds trying to avoid getting killed because this guy wants to leave the lobby. And until this guy leaves the lobby, you will be sitting there waiting for your BST to drop. And if you get killed and the BST spawns, you're fucked. Okay? Because you will spawn way further from the fucking spot that you died, and this is where the BST is gonna drop. And good luck getting it, because if you're an unlucky person like me, the game will keep spawning you further and further away from your BST, and it will make your life a living hell, especially when the opponent has BST and you don't. Now, talking about BST, the sixth thing is removing BST. Like, if you're not gonna fix this issue, the very least you can do is remove BST. If you fix that previous issue with the fucking player leaving the lobby and the whole secure the whole CEO abilities thing don't work, if you're gonna fix that, I would still recommend fucking removing BST, and I will explain why. The reason why I want BST to be removed is because people don't know how to fight without BST. And if you want to make PvP fun again, you need to remove the fucking BST from the CO abilities. Like, if you remove the BST from the CO abilities, that will force motherfuckers to finally, and I mean finally, put some fucking skill and some effort into their fucking gameplay. Like most people, as soon as they find things tough or see that things are very hard for them, they jump into CEO abilities and drop down fucking beast and sometimes mix it with armor and marksman. That amazing combo of pro players. And and these motherfuckers will never play without BSC. So if you want to make PvP fun in GT Online, remove BSC. Okay, remove BSC, and that will force, like I said, that will force motherfuckers to finally put some fucking skill and some effort into their fucking gunplay. Because all of these motherfuckers with BSC, they think they're fucking tough, they think they're fucking good, but as soon as you take their BSC away, these motherfuckers suck ass. Trust me on that, they suck ass. Now, the seventh thing to do to make GT Online and its PvP fun is removing Ghost Organization or adjusting it. You all know how annoying it is dealing with somebody who spams Ghost all the time, and Coxer doesn't seem to care about it, like all the other issues like that I mentioned. So removing Ghost will be a great fucking thing because that will force people to finally learn how to play on the fucking radar and not constantly relying on, killing you from the back when you can't see them. That will also force motherfuckers to finally grow a pair of fucking balls and play on the fucking map some more often, because most of these fucking amazing players who do these free montages, if you ever pay attention, they're always in fucking Ghost. You ever wonder why? Because they know that if the opponent sees them and it's a fair fight, they're gonna lose. So removing Ghost, or at the very least adjusting it, will make the game better. Like um, if you make Ghost available every 20 minutes instead of 9, 12, or even 30 minutes, if not an hour, whew, you're gonna make a lot of people fight more often in Freeman without Ghost than you would ever expect. And now moving on to the eighth thing that should be adjusted, or actually no, it should be removed, is it special rounds. Special rounds should be removed from the game. Why do I say that? Because they're fucking gay, obviously. Like, back in the day when there was no such fucking thing like special armor, oh, incendiary ammo or armor piercing rounds or whatever. Um, everybody was fighting with the same fucking gun, with the same fucking attachments, and the only ones who survived were the better ones. Nowadays, you don't have to be better. All you gotta do is just put some fucking incendiary rounds, and the motherfucker will take damage from the fucking fire. And if you're a very not stupid, if you're a big bitch and a very big trash ass wannabe, you will use armor piercing rounds so you can get those very nice insta kills, because you don't have any fucking skill when it comes to fair gunfights. So removing, excuse me, so removing the special ammo type will make PvP more fun. Now you might say, "Oh, explosive rounds that are good against jets." Fine, explosive rounds can stay. Explosive slugs should be removed because these are the main fucking things that these wannabes use in close quarters. Like, if you expect a fucking trash ass wannabe or a trash ass base player to use a combat AMG at close range, motherfucker, you're very wrong. Because these motherfuckers will only use explosive slugs. So removing explosive slugs would make the game better. Fuck the base players. We don't give a fuck about them. Base players are the most degenerate, pathetic, miserable bastards on the fucking community. Nobody cares about them. Nobody likes them. They're fucking emo. Now, moving on to the ninth thing to improve. Actually, not to improve, to remove, is removing the whole fucking cops. Remove cops. Yes, do it. Do it, Cockstar, do it. I know it won't make sense in a criminal game not to have cops, but listen, this is a video game. We want to have fun. And when you have 20 million cops, basically the whole fucking police department at one area, it's not fun when you constantly get shot by some random cop. And not only that, but if you're on last gen, like PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, you also gotta deal with the fucking frame drops. Because if you haven't noticed, the main reason why the game is dropping frames is because the game spawns too many fucking cops. So removing the cops not only will improve the gameplay, like the performance of the game, but it will also make fucking GTA Online more fun. Because let's be real, nobody likes this fucking Terminator cops that you have put into the fucking game. We all know how terrible and annoying they are. So if you're not gonna, you can't fix them obviously because that's already built into the fucking game. So you either give us GTA 4 lobby style, like customize it before you create it, but that's very unlikely, or you remove the cops. That's how you're gonna make the game run better and more enjoyable. Now, speaking of cops, if you're not going to remove the cops, which you probably never will, the very least you could do is bribe authorities. Bribe authorities is 2 minutes from the CEO abilities and lasts 2 minutes, and you pay 15,000 grand for it. Stupid and worthless. You wanna know why? Because sometimes the game glitches and gives you cops even though you bribe the authorities. Yeah, fix that, Cockstar, and adjust the bribe authorities. Actually, completely readjust it. Instead of 2 minutes, this shit should last from 30 minutes to an hour. Okay? If you're not going to remove cops from the game, the very least you can do is give bribe authorities an actual fucking purpose. Like, lasting an hour or 30 minutes is exactly what we want. 30 minutes of no cops, trust me, people are gonna appreciate it, including myself. and what's it called? And you should also make bribing the authorities, you know, actual bribe authorities. Like when you bribe the authorities, you're supposedly bribing them so they won't fucking chase you. Even if you kill a police officer, you kill a police officer, you don't get chased. You aim at a police officer, you don't get chased. It lasts from, like I said, from 30 minutes to an hour, and that's gonna make the game more enjoyable, and people are gonna appreciate it more. Now, moving on to the 11th thing to make GT Online a better fucking place is patching God mode. There's not a lot to say about it. Just patch the fucking God mode, and no, don't do it like you're doing it today. Meaning, oh, you gotta wait half a fucking year until the next update drops so you get the fucking current God mode patched. And what do you know? In a week from now, motherfuckers will already have a fucking workaround. No, don't do that. Patch God mode all the fucking time. Like as soon as you just like you patch money glitches, patch God mode like that as well. Like let's be real. Let's be real. We all know that you're a company and you love money. But at the very fucking least, if you care about GT Online, all you gotta do is patch God mode the same way you patch money glitches. Okay? If you really want to make free mode fun. Now, talking about God mode, the 12th thing that you should fucking fix is the Gobbo Kuruma that was introduced with the tuners and this new update with the summer, the tuners update, right? Basically, if you don't know what the Gobbo Kuruma is what's it called? Basically Cockstar fucked up the coding and the armor Kuruma is pretty much worthless. And the simple version of the Kuruma, the standard version, is fully bulletproof and fully God mode, and you can turn it into a God mode Kuruma. I've seen, I've already seen people abusing it, and just for the love of God, fix it. Okay, it's frustrating to see motherfuckers doing a stand your ground, and then the next thing you know, they're in a God mode Kuruma killing everybody, and you can't kill them. You can't kill them. Moving on to excuse me, the 13th thing that you should improve is having dedicated servers. Okay? You make so much money and you still don't have dedicated servers. The game is still peer to peer and it's a fucking joke. Okay? Give us dedicated servers, make our lives better, and trust me, GT Online is gonna be a way better place if you give it a dedicated server. And lastly, you know, what's it called? The 14th thing that you should fucking fix is X lag and freeze lag. Okay? You have to fucking get rid of that shit, okay? Because nobody likes some fucking loser who sucks at the game and takes it so fucking seriously, use fucking X lag just to kill you because he sucks. Or freeze lag. Nobody likes these fucking people, okay? So what you should do is find a way to patch it and get rid of it. You're a multi-billionaire company. I'm sure so you have the fucking ways and the fucking money and the resources to find a way to counter this shit. Okay? So these are the issues that Cockstar needs to fix slash remove to make PvP and GT Online fun. If you think that I missed something or you have a suggestion, leave it in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. And yeah, that's basically it. If Cockstars ever sees this video and decides to actually listen to somebody who has been playing their game since 2014 and has seen the glory days and the shitty days, and if they truly have a little bit, at least the very, what's it called? If they have a little bit of respect for their community, and they want to do better. This is what you need to do. GT Online is gonna turn into a better game. It's not gonna be perfect, but it's gonna be way better than it is today and what it is now. And trust me, people will respect you and will actually appreciate what you if you actually do these things, they will appreciate and respect you more as a company. I hope you enjoyed this video. Keep it peaceful out there, and for the love of God, start using your head and not your feelings.